That is intentionally quiet, although I just realized how loud my mic is in comparison. Holy shit. Hold up, I need to get the show started. Oof, my bad, y'all. That whole kerfuckety, that probably screwed the algorithm, to be honest. But I don't care, I'm here for Dynamite. I'm so ready for this shit. Please. Life Chop trying to take this away from me. It's funny, right? Because I saw the announcement that it was going to be a super big show. It was going to be like probably one of the most important in the company's history. And sure enough, right then and there, that's when I was like, you know what? That means something's going to go wrong with this stream. That's for sure. Hey, we're opening up with the Outcasts. I'm here for that. We're opening up with the ladies. Did you see the update on Fight Forever today? I did not see anything official. Wow, what is this lighting? Is this an effect for his entrance? Or is this my feed? Thought it was my internet. Yeah, right? I think that might have been them. Just their thing going on right there. It's a strobe effect. Yeah, but specifically, they like the television graininess. Like, it looks like they're trying to put a 2000s effect on it, you know? Xbox players can now pre-install. Oh, yes, that's right. I saw that because... And that usually isn't something that happens unless a game is imminent to being dropped. Warning for those with light sensitivity. Speaking of light sensitivity, y'all, notice anything? No motion blur. Because I got myself a ring light. I actually got it on Sunday. It's wild. I've been so eager to use this thing all week. That being said, it is a little hard to, like block it out of my vision. Looks like I'm on it. No, I'm on AEW.
So here I am. Throw on that tiny little jacket, bring your ass out here, and spit in my face.
Okay.
No, I don't either. Don't talk. Well, there's no back down in Christian.
And here he comes right away. Now that pizza record, groundbreaking. You gotta love it, right? Thank you. I'm glad that it looks so crisp. I'm glad it looks as crisp as it does, you know? To be able to, like, adjust my camera and, like, actually be in 60 frames per second now is really cool to me. I'm really happy that that's the case.
He's very conniving, he's very crafty, shifty man.
Wow.
He's been around this game a lot of years, a lot of success, championships all over the world. Dangerous guy, I promise.
Yeah, man, you are right. He knows what he's doing.
Mentally dangerous and physically, Tony.
Yeah, and speaking of physically, look at that monster behind him. My God.
Not kidding. You are not kidding.
Add Luchasaurus into the mix. This could be very dangerous for Wardlow. Outnumbered 2-1.
I love it. Wardlow's like, let's go. Called him out here. Come spit in my face. But it's a
Hold up.
situation. If it gets
Finishing a
physical,
tweet really quick to alert the Twitter. Oh, I didn't do the thumbs up video. Dag nabbit. Hell yeah. I'm glad they were able to get added into the game. They did come in relatively close. Wow. Lost a subscriber off of that. Oh, okay. I don't think so. Actually, I'm going to go as far as to say as I hope not. Next week is Go Home. It really is. It's crazy how Double or Nothing snuck up on us. It's also crazy how we don't have more of the cards set up, honestly.
Yes, sir. Powerful right hand. Back Luchasaurus up to the corner, but don't turn your back on him.
Oh, my God.
Damn big Yahtzee right there.
The great equalizer there, guys.
Again, I said he's crafty. He's smart, Christian Cage.
This is not a match. That's all legal. And now a boot to the mush. This is brutal.
Hey, what's up, Flora? How goes it?
You know, what is he gonna, what?
Christian Cage calling the plays,
What?
giving instructions to Luchasaurus.
Well, you see Wardlow's trying to cover up. Christian blocking that other arm.
These measured ass punches. Lay him in, would you? Chat. Yelling back Yahtzee. This is Impact. I love it. I honestly love Impact Taz. He's great.
Cage knows a little bit how to utilize a ladder in a match. That's pretty well documented if you're a fan for a while. Yeah, I think he's one of the better ever.
He's going to do a frog splash off the ladder. Oh no, he just wants to. Yeah. This is his weapon of choice.
Wardlow just walked. He turned right around into the oncoming ladder.
I don't think Christian Cage is done here. Well, it's pretty simple. You just saw Christian say, put him through it right here, right on that ladder like a ramp. This is brutal. This is, oh my God!
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Look how that ladder was just bent.
I didn't realize it was bent that bad.
The way he did the little hand twitch and everything. Why not a chair? Because a ladder is kind of stronger.
And remember, Christian Cage said he was the one that wanted to challenge Wardlow for the TNT Championship. And what shape is Wardlow going to be in if that match happens?
Crunchy ladder, crunchy spine for Wardlow. Oh, he's going to do an unprettier on it? That's not even a WB ladder. It's a... No, I think that's a regular... I think that's the double-sided ladder.
Into the ladder, courtesy of Christian Cage.
Well, unfortunately, I feel
That was rough. To take that on the ladder, too.
Dynamite got the best of him, and he got outplayed by a very crafty veteran in Christian Cage.
And Christian Cage with that TNT Championship in his hand. Could we be looking at an image from the future? Christian Cage, our next TNT champion.
Well, we know there's no stopping Wardlow. He's an animal. He'll come at you. He's going to redeem himself after this.
Well, thank you for joining us here.
Right? You know what? Arn, you're supposed to, like, be the enforcer, my guy.
But looking back, 1 week ago at Dynamite, it was one of the most shocking betrayals we had ever seen here.
Where
in
was
all
the Glock?
wrestling. Don Callis literally stabbing this man he called a son, Kenny Omega. And we
No, Collision's been in...
from Don Callis as he attempts. I don't even know
Collision's
how to
over...
explain these actions, Tony.
Collision's literally 1 month away. I don't think they want to announce a match.
But Don is as slimy and as slippery of a person you'll ever find
What do you know?
here in AEW.
What's that?
Taz, I mean,
I know him a long time. I know Callis, and that shocked me.
My cat was getting into something that she should not have been.
Decades, and it shocked me.
I like my hair like this. It's interesting. That's an interesting look. Okay, we'll work with it. That's exactly what it's supposed to do, Devin. Like, it's not even subtle. They straight up were like, hey, you know how Nitro was? We're going to use the font for that.
From wherever, whenever, he is the
21 title defenses. That's amazing.
freshly squeezed orange Cassidy.
Tony Schiavone, what a role.
He actually stepped down to go tag on him and stuff.
Orange Cassidy, 21 straight defenses of the AEW International Championship, but not without a cost.
Yeah, it is a cost because he has.
If they announced a match like, say, MJF for the winner.
He will not back down from any.
Oh, you know what? That can work, Greg. I dig that. That could... Not, like, fully set in stone booking, but just... Yeah, I'm with you there.
175 pounds, Darby.
What's that keep him?
And Taz,
That's exactly it. Yeah, Craig. It could be like...
Darby Allin, 1/4 of the main event of Double or
And then it'll be like, and we're going to have a tournament to decide who will be getting that title shot.
will be in a four-way match for the AEW World Championship.
Getting an amazing opportunity is Darby at Double or Nothing.
Interesting.
And he's a lot of dynamite, pun intended, and 175 pounds is Darby.
And their opponents, the
Huh.
Allin, Moriarty.
I mean, most of us already kind of knew that. Reports pretty much are saying, like, that's where his planned return is. But for them to just outright confirm it like that,
Rules Tour,
I got to see the context in which it was confirmed.
pretty good success as a tag team.
My boys! You know what? Yes, I'm with you, Craig. I like both of them for very different reasons.
That the
S-A-W-F-T. Soft. That song low-key really went hard. Like, it really did.
Here's the fact about going to the Hardy compound. You're at a stern disadvantage against the Hardys in the compound. What a great match that was, featuring the Hardys and Hook and Brother Zay.
Ooh.
It was just,
It was wild. It was definitely wild, man. This is different now. This is traditional tag team rules right now.
Oh, he's taped up on the back.
Orange Cassidy with the tape
Orange Cassidy's going to be limbless by the end of this title reign.
all the way up his back.
100%.
Very physical wars as of late. And nobody's looking for a cover on
In nearly every conceivable fashion.
I said two people, and I said one. Watch out, watch out. There's one count. Some of these.
I love these spots.
Both men were down and almost a double pin.
Both guys won't watch it. Even Steven right there.
That was an interesting twist on that. Haven't seen that happen in a while.
Extremely talented, excellent grappler.
yeah,
And see, this is part of the head games and mind games that Orange Cassidy does, and it works perfectly.
But Cassidy maintains control.
What are you doing with Moriarty?
Moriarty up and takes him back down just as easily.
They were just doing some yoga, bro.
Difficult to prepare
Just
for.
some bros doing yoga.
Extremely unorthodox and unpredictable.
boy, and like you said, Taz, he works on your mind, and you can
Fucks with the
see
kip
that
up.
Moriarty was
That
stepping
looked
the ropes sometime in anger.
I'm trying to remember his full name. I
And Orange Cassidy
saw somebody. Oh, never mind. He looks like somebody completely different.
about a guy who performs best being banked off
There's a guy in the crowd that I thought looked a lot like Hornswoggle.
right now in Big Bill.
Yeah, Darby Allin potentially the next AEW World Champion. We will have to wait and find out. On
Swinging around, nice.
double or nothing.
Oh, I forgot to have something open. Let me make sure to have something open.
Can't get too cocky though, Bill. I understand you got a massive size advantage, but this Darby, he is relentless.
And fans, you still have a chance to join us on Sunday, August 27th, when we make history in London for AEW's All in London, live at Wembley Stadium. Great seats are still available. Ticketmaster.co.uk and livenation.co.uk.
It'll be an amazing event. And watch out. A little
right.
outsmarted him, did Darby.
Oh, Moriarty putting the brakes on Darby. Darby explodes the ropes, got the tag.
Because anything soft. Now look at how. No, he's straight up. And honestly, not for nothing, but to be that cut, to be that fit at his size, is such a task.
Telling you, this is
Like, credit to him to be able to keep in the shape that he's in, because man, is that got to be difficult at his size. Like, it's one thing for me to be in the shape that I'm in, because I'm 5'5". But if somebody who's 6'5" tried to be in the same shape that I'm in, they'd actually have to be working harder to do that. Big Billow's anything but, yeah, big. A big. I just realized the little pun you made. I got off on a tangent too quickly, but I love that.
You signed autographs for yourself. But anyway, right now, I'm sorry, you were saying something?
well, no, I was going to agree with you there, but
How will I ever experience that? We will hear from Tony Khan. We will hear from Tony Khan. It's not an announcement, guys, of any variety. We will simply hear from Tony Khan.
he is so impressive.
He really is. Power and muscle mass on him, too.
But really,
My puns are sleeper hits. They truly are, Craig. They sneak up on you, just bam.
We'll have an announcement and talk about that big announcement that was made today for our company.
Yeah, massive news, and we'll get into that later on. But right now,
You see, I still think that, like, 4 appearances from Goldberg involving one match against a heel mid-carder who can afford a loss, I think that's a great way to use Goldberg and get some eyes on the product.
Just because the firm's been deleted doesn't mean that
But I also understand the paranoia, because it's Goldberg and it's an old-timer. People just have flashbacks to TNA in that regard. Whoa, that was a rough kick. Oh, wow, I just realized how loud the show was. Holy shit. I hope that doesn't do anything to me. Damn, you don't even know Ryan Nemeth's name, bro? Come on, pay that man some respect. The Hollywood hunk should be known and revered as his own. I think a little. They could definitely have some conversations. I think that would be really beneficial. And he's so animated, too. Big Bill, he really does have some energy. I do think, I do feel like he could not be Big Bill. Just like to say that. Mean. I'm sure he's fine with it, though. He even makes fun of it all the time in his BTE skits. Darby is yet to get physical in this match because he's yet to get into it. The Hucklebuck, this is... Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, no, Taz. I feel like Taz said, "Oh man, I don't got dark no more. Well, I'm gonna have to get my shit off. Like, you're just gonna have to let me do my thing." Not for nothing, though. From the sounds of it, Rampage is going to become televised dark, like a Sunday Night Heat-esque thing. More so than it already was. But specifically for younger talent to be featured on. Younger talent slash, like, up-and-coming stars. Not necessarily as younger talent, but, like, newer talent, I suppose you could say. No doc. I feel like that might have been an early answer. He's trying to really will himself out of that suplex, but I love it because he can't get out of it. No way! I love that. Bryce literally threw him into the corner. You drink the only thing hotter than a tomato is a tomato that can fire. That's great. I press answer. Yeah. That's a shout. Especially the whole let the pigeons loose gimmick he used to do. It was always funny when he... just the way he'd deliver the line. What does that even mean? Orange Cassidy is getting set. So, does Miro take Cassidy's title or Wardlow's title? Dynamite is gonna hit my 18 material. No dog. I like it. Yes, that's great. And here we go. Hot tag running wild. He's unloading on the both of them. Yep. Set up Big Bill. Oh, that sucked for Moriarty. Yeesh! Laid those shots in. Clean. Oh! Just wow. Holy shit. Bill's really proven to be quite a good big man. Like, all things considered.
And just a special programming note, remember this coming Friday, AEW Rampage at a special time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern on TNT.
Austin, Texas, really behind Darby Allin right now. Going to try and get something going.
Why do this to me?
Goes underneath, makes the tag drop kick. Big Bill, I think his head hit the turnbuckle as well.
That's a great maneuver by Orange Cassidy.
What the heck is Bork Laser doing in the Impact Zone? E5. E5. That's a good one.
Moriarty looking to steal it. No.
Even had the jeans.
And Moriarty with Orange Cassidy on the back.
Fuck you what, mate?
And now.
No, they'd probably call it the Category 5 in references to a hurricane instead of a tornado. Yeah, Craig, I'm blanking on it too. I was trying to say it, and then I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to parallel it with another storm thing. Thinking hurricane categories instead of tornado ratings. Why would you tag Cassidy back in? He was in here for like 20 freaking minutes. Hey, 15, still. Yeah, he went to Japan for a little bit actually before he ended up going to UFC. He was IWGP champion until he decided, no, I'm just gonna keep this belt. Fuck that shit. And then Kurt Angle became like the Grand Prix version of the championship.
Big Bill, I love what he brings to the ring, but he does a lot of posturing, doesn't he?
He does.
Fuck, this ain't good.
Right, it's part of his makeup, I guess.
Guy that size and that impressive and dominating, that's what happens. I'll tell you, man, that
Just started
Cassidy, he might
buffering, it looked like.
be done here. I mean, we've seen this guy get worn down and beat up pretty good here.
Oh, the
Oh, wait a minute.
the EFU 5-0.
The size of the man he put in that code ring.
That's great. It's called The Verdict. Wow. That's actually wild.
Again, great teamwork by Darby and Orange.
Now Darby might be thinking coffin drop possibly here, Excalibur.
Lee Moriarty set up by Orange Cassidy.
Got a long way to go here.
Cassidy Orange.
Nice. Orange punch to save it. That was all the way with that coffin drop. He did not alleviate any of that landing. What are we doing here?
Side headlock takeover. Wow, that's a message to MJF, and Darby scores the win.
No idea. Oh. Well, I'm not going to pronounce that way.
World champion is thinking of
See if that helps at all.
that win right now.
Knowing MJF, it's probably pissed him off. It's definitely a direct shot at him.
Well, Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy victorious, and right now,
Oh. You know what? I know what it is. It's that background Nord activity. It decided to go rogue on my ass. Like it always does. Oh?
Young Bucks outnumbered.
Watch out. Oh, man, this is bad.
Nick Jackson is spine trap.
This ain't good. I appreciate that they got Matt off screen. Matt's working with a torn bicep right now, and I'm not sure how much I feel about how I feel about. Oh, why would you do that? Oh, I hope he's safe. Gorilla press slam on a ram truck. That was cool, right? That was pretty fucking epic.
Well, that Blackpool Combat Club planting their flag.
I fucks with that.
Our colleague Renee Paquette standing by. Let's
I hope Hangman's gotta, right? I think Hangman's gotta save Kenny.
What you saw is exactly why I asked you to stay back here.
About protecting me. I've been.
Okay, so that's what it was.
Now you've seen what he'll do.
Oh, that would have been epic, Devin.
The question is to you, what are you prepared to do?
Prepared to do? I'm prepared to beat him at his own game. Christian, you want to pull out ladders? Then let's play with ladders. You want a title shot? How about me versus you? Double or nothing, TNT title in a ladder match. Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Wow, what a challenge to
Right, Evan.
for Double or Nothing. And speaking of Double or Nothing, our friends at DraftKings have $25,000 in total prize.
Right? Saturday Night Nitro is gonna be fucking wild. I love seeing that shit. What's up, man? How you doing?
Sign up on DraftKings using promo code Dynamite and
Or just Saturday Nitro.
learn more about
It's interesting, right? Because it's just taking. They originally, this whole thing, right? They initially wanted it to be at Saturday at 6:05 p.m. They wanted to do the whole, like, they pretty much wanted to AEW Saturday night. So it's funny that they just went for a Nitro ripoff. But honestly, I love it. I think it's so cool because, like, at this point, it's a wink and a nod to what they actually are, and it is like a successor to WCW in some way, shape, or form. Hey, how you doing, fam? Where's the music? Play the music. Play the funky music. Are you still telling me that there's some dropped frames? Stop lying. Lying to me. AEW has their own NWOBC. Yeah, right. Right? Like it has the like I just can hear the then the crane noises and shit. We discussed last week. Collision is a good name, but I still yes, I'm with Craig on that. Napalm would have been awesome. Would have linked with Dynamite. Also, because it's a hot new show. Yeah. With that. Yeah, like Dynamite on TNT. I can't get over how that. Did they just yoink the idea of that effectively? No, I assure you, if I go download the Nitro font right now, which I'm probably gonna have to do for the sake of making the Collision thumbnails and stuff, and you bet your ass I'll do that. It's gonna be a very interesting layout for sure. No, I'm sorry. I sidetracked myself. But if I would go download the font right now and type out Collision, it's gonna look just like the logo. I'm almost certain. Hell, AEW's actual logo, All Elite Wrestling, like that's a pretty standard font. Dynamite as well. AEW Explosion. Oh no, let's not go there. Oh man, I can't wait till we get AEW Wrestling Challenge. Explosion, yeah. TNA Explosion was a thing. Napalm would be a good name, but TNT, like, you know what? Fair enough. I mean, Dynamite, yeah, because I think the word Dynamite itself has distanced itself enough from stuff like that. But Napalm isn't so, oh, that album was Napalm, bro. Like, you don't hear shit like that. But once upon a time, things were Dynamite. It was slang, you know? So that's probably where they justify that. Yeah. And they had UK tours. You see, that's awesome. I'm so happy that TNA had such an international base. I think that's what really helps it thrive in its harsh years in 2010s. Is it really? Holy shit. It's funny you say that, Jesse, because Collision's there for all the bad eggs on the roster. Not really, but yes.
If you want a shot at this, a double or nothing, go find Tony Khan and let him know. Because I'll fight you all.
Woof. $5 AEW wrestling. Big woof. That's a deep cut. One that I got. Kyle Fletcher versus OC. Yo. I'm so... Wait. Yeah. I'm surprised that hasn't already been set. I kind of forgot that Kyle Fletcher dropped his ass. I even put him in the Rampage thumbnail here. You know what? I wouldn't mind Kyle Fletcher having a run. He's visiting in AEW. Aussie Open works in Ring of Honor fairly consistently, so he'll probably be at the Collision tapings and stuff. And Kyle Fletcher just jumped Orange Cassidy last week in the back. And so it's alluded that he very clearly wants the what's it called? International title. I was trying so hard to not call it the All Atlantic title, it was just blanking for some reason. Not for nothing though, I like the international title better. What a name. Yes, agreed, Craig. Sammy Guevara, by far the best thing about... Well, my favorite thing about him, by far, is his theme song. I can't deny the talent he is. Oh, man, his personality. No, because I'm so behind, it's not even funny. Oh, are you saying on AEW or the show delayed for you? Oh, wow, that was quick. Man, how are you going to have a name like that? No, more so like, how are you going to book somebody with a name like that and do that to them? And this isn't the first time either. He's been booked on Dark and Elevation at least once. Each, I want to say. I don't know if Austin is. I'm not entirely certain they're signed to either one. I know at least the last time we checked, when they won the IWGP tag titles, they weren't signed to they weren't signed to New Japan. That's probably changed though, because they now hold 2 of their tag team championships. Well, they hold a 6-man title and a tag title.
You know, Austin, every time I'm here,
Crash Party. You say that, but y'all have been Cedar Park. This is your first time in actual Austin.
I remember the good times, the bad times, the drama, but all of that brought me here and made me who I am today. And I know, trust me, I know I'm not perfect. I made a lot of mistakes. Hell,
And
watch me grow up and
no worries, Zoe.
see
It
my
happens.
mistakes firsthand.
I could agree with that, Jesse. I think they should win the titles off of Lucha Bros.
A few wrong turns to get to the right place. And the right place is Las Vegas, May 28th. When I finally get to go and shut up all the naysayers that said I couldn't do something because of this or because of that. I've heard that my entire life and I've never listened to it. I listen to what's in here. I listen to that shit you can't teach, you can't learn. I listen to my heart, and my heart says, at Double or Nothing, I will be
100% Craig.
AEW World Champion.
Ooh.
Sammy Guevara making a statement.
It happens, Zoe.
Dynamite. Will he do the same?
I thought you always knew that, Jesse. I would have mentioned that to you the very first time I saw you on YouTube. I'm like, no, he probably did that on his own. I'm going to let that be kind of thing. Because I know for a few people, a lowercase thing is an aesthetic. Like my friend Zelos, he insists on lowercase everything, no matter the names or whatever. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to let people be. Because I don't want to say he's peculiar about it, but he is insistent. So I just stopped bugging him about it. Kip won the first AEW singles match, not Sammy. That's exactly it. That's exactly it, Craig. This goes back to the beginning of AEW. This would be the longest term story told. Thought Jesse was trolling, not gonna lie. No. I believe it, though. Even in his hometown, Sammy's getting booed by people. For real. No, that's exactly it. Sammy, he's made himself out to be really unlikable. Yeah, not trolling this time. Ooh. That was a right hand. I forgot how stiff that was when it happened. I saw the Cracker Barrel match. Oh, that takes me back.
We found out last week that the AEW World Tag Team Championship will be on the line with special guest referee Mark Briscoe. When
My birthday is...
live with Jay Lethal and Jeff
And I feel that. My birthday is... Imagine. Mr. Craig, first name forever. I'll name my son Forever in your honor. Yes. We'd love to see this. Tony, you're on.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in the challengers for the World Tag Team Championship.
Was he zoned out for a second?
Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, along with Satnam Singh and Sanjay Dutt.
And you know... Forever Chapman. Yes, I love that. Here he comes. Oh, he's got 2 guitars. Double J time. Double J time. Team TNA Impact, the video game. I love that. Cash and Act. Oh, look at that. There was something I was going to say. Oh, but anyways, you know, the more you think about it, I can see so much WCW influence on AEW. For starters, AEW has a YouTube show called the AEW Control Center, where they preview Dynamite each week. You take care, Zoe. You have a good night. Feel free to pull up the VOD if you're looking to still have the company in spirit, should you watch Dynamite back. If not, I can catch you up if you need it. That was amazing. They just randomly said, "Get up out of here." Oh, man. Shout out to Lone Star. Lone Star's probably so upset right now. Sadnum, good. Right? Good on him. He took that solid. Hope they padded that for him. Because, man, big boy taking bumps like that is a scary thing. That was, oh my gosh, his legs all out and shit. Yeah, beat Lethal's ass. He's got like fruit underwear on and shit. DR really said, get your big butt out of here. Straight up. Statham's first shot. We will remember this fondly, truly. It's finally happened. It's been a year and some change since that blackout debut, but it's finally been justified. I will say this, though. Satnam in overalls a few weeks ago, chef's kiss. Loved that look on him. I don't know why. It's just something about giants in overalls is like, he is fun. He'll get strict to this, like another throwback and him stealing Flair's stick. Oh, you know what? That is a shout. I remember that. I remember the Woo battle. I watched that live. Well, as it aired, I should say. Satniums. Satniums. No. No! She's here! She's here! Breeboo! She said she'd come. Oh, I'm already, you know. Most people say almost sapien. This is the first time I've seen almost sexual, and I kind of like it. Satnam said, you think tables hurt? Fuck that shit. God dang it, why? This is the kid where Satnam versus Raw. Whoa. That was wild. As if Team TNA needed any more. We've now officially filled out all 5 slots of the stable. TNA rules, right? Raw. Oh, we got a third guitar just to check. Dixie, what? Major swerve, Jesse. Karen brings in ratings, apparently. Saddam could just be AEW's 911. 911, yeah, I keep doing that. You can be 911 chokeslam dudes every day would be enough. I feel that. But if he's got to be AEW's 911, then he's got to pole vault himself over the top rope like 911 always did. That's like half the charm to me. No, you're good. That was on me. I always read it like that. Like even when I typed it out doing Talk 8, like I would still make the mistake. There were several times where I had to edit or straight up re-record the podcast because I kept doing it. That's what I started doing, actually, Craig. Good shout. After like 4 or 5 times, I was like, fuck this, I'm just gonna verbatim type. Well, not like verbatim, but expand type.
We are only 10 days away from Double or Nothing. It is the biggest match in my career, Jungle Boy's career, and even Sammy Guevara's career. And it's no secret how much this match means to me. And
Look, Darby,
I think it could happen.
I know we have a very unique history, but I do respect you. And I know you don't trust me, but you said something a couple weeks ago that really stuck with me. You said if I'm ever going to be a world champion, I need to stop being a follower. Well, I want you to know at Double or Nothing, I'm not laying down for Max, and I'm not making it easy for any of you. But rather it's me, or it's you, or it's Jungle Boy. One of us needs to take the belt off that prick.
may the best man win.
You see, that's great in concept, y'all, but doesn't really change anything. I like how I shouted out that it was the Outcast at the top of the show, and it really wasn't. I saw the green Titantron, but it was actually Wardlow's. I was just so distracted by everything that was going on because, like, the stream bugging and everything like that. Wardlow and Outcast confirmed, right? I mean, to be fair, he's rocking the colors, but he is fundamentally against what this stable stands for, in the sense that he is an AEW homegrown and they're all outsiders. Or the former WWE back in fact. I just imagine Wardlow raising the butterfly belt. He's Batista, though. He is Batista. He is effectively, and that's what he wants to be. He's his favorite ever is Batista, and she's got new music. Yes, I'm here for Sheeta. Basketball zone. Oh, they didn't bolt in her thing. Now, come on, y'all. Could have let this go in reverse. Sheeta's looking phenomenal. The new music, yeah, I do have it really low here on the stream because I don't want YouTube to get testy with me over copyright stuff. Because I've had to cut out things a few times in the past. But yes, her music is effectively the same theme, but it's like more intensified, and just the notes hit more interestingly. But they did the thing where she just stopped on the ramp, and then Britt Baker comes out and she gets the full entrance. Imagine Wardlow comes out and says, "Why is Gamora?" What? I don't get that one, I'm afraid. My bad. Exactly, Jess. I think that was everybody's mentality. Is like as soon as she was about to turn. It's Guardians of the Galaxy reference. Ah, my bad. Showing my ass there and having not seen the majority of the MCU. Interesting new gear from Sheeta. Comics that you read from left to right as God intended, or at least as America intended. But many people in this country would have you believe that America and God are one and the same. So that's a fair shout. I need to have a big old movie dark. Yes. Give me what I want. As God intended. I love that. Yes. Just like it's the pointy knee pad's very interesting. Yeah, because speaking of superheroes, that's exactly what Sheeta's gear kind of looks like. It's like very superhero-esque. Movies are my life. So are beef hot dogs. I can agree on the second half. I fucks with a good beef hot dog for sure. You know that. But movies, I've never I've always preferred like an extended narrative, a continuous narrative rather, you know, like episodic even. But movies transcend that for me. I've just never like been one to go to the movie theater, and I don't own many for sure. No, that'd be a lot harder for me to keep track of. And not for nothing, that's like, that would be like if Jade Cargill kept track of how many quarter rolls she did. You know, it wouldn't be quite the same as a whole ass pizza. Like, I don't have the attention span for movies most of the time, but right? That's where I'm at. It's like I don't have like the movie. I'll start tuning out. I'm like, I don't know who these people are, and I can't keep up with it. They have really turned it around on Britt here after she got hit with that hip attack on the outside. Well, not on the outside, but on the apron that's centered to the outside. But yeah, it's strange then. But then you give me I know all these characters, so then we can just move into the episode, and I know everything that establishes the scene. You know, whereas a movie, it's like the process of enjoying the movie also includes getting to know all these characters and stuff. Brie is absolutely a star. I do think she kind of just sat there for that hip attack there in a weird way, but that's a rare blunder on her part. She won't let you watch it with her? Why not? What? That's interesting. I mean, the idea can tell stories. That's why I love weird stuff like rubber or cocaine. Yeah, I get with that. I love how this match is the way this match was modified helped get in, helped feed into the narrative. Jamie Hayter isn't cleared to compete, so they made it a tag match instead, and they made it be the fault of the Outcasts. Just because she wanted to see upset. Aw. Yeah. Fair, I suppose. That's adorable. Interesting gear change on Ruby's part as well. She doesn't have the one leg gimmick anymore. Whoop! Jungle Boy versus Roosh. That's a weird one to me. Huh? What? Prosthetic legs, you say? There's a whole story behind that. I had no idea. I was thinking so. God damn it! I thought you were talking about your girlfriend. That's hilarious. Doubly so, and it's like, oh yeah, damn it. Big pop. Let's see. Whoa! Kicked her right on the kneecap there. That was not okay. It was, yeah, a little misstep. Dang it, Zach going. Shoot via the medium of text, right, Craig? Isn't it just lovely stuff? It's like a rule. You just can't, dude. What are you saying? Your spouse can beat you in a rug race? I'm doing just hurting. AEW's version of Sack. Imagine AEW. Oh. AEW. It said is that speech to text? That feels like a speech to text error. Unless that was that was intentionally done. He's laying into her. Wow. Really was. Can't be beautiful racing. I don't compete. Nods to head. Points to head. Sheeta's unloading. You love to see it. I really dig Sheeta's gear. Like, it's so awesome. It's very superhero-esque in a way. Quiet. First time I saw. Speech to text there. That's what I was thinking it might have been. Yes, they set their minds on Sunday pay-per-views, save for Full Gear. But in the case of having to do a Saturday pay-per-view, I imagine Collision will just not happen that week, which would really impact cable. But I'm sure that's been worked about their deal in some capacity. I'd like to think, but that's not info that's been out there. Ooh. She did the deal! Nobody kicks out of the deal.
Job by Storm, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, Hikaru was blocking, but no, look.
Haha. The way she stood up. I think CVV's actually popped up, has been on AEW in like 2019. He was there for a spell. Like they did like a brief thing. He really is. Chris Van Vliet is a gem of a human being. He really is like some of the best of us. Love Storm swing tails up in a bunch. Someone, right? Like she's. It's very Punk in a way, you know, not like Punk, CM Punk, but like punk rock Punk. There it is. Oh yeah. I wouldn't say the crowd would go insane. Maybe they would. Oh! Oh no. Oh shit! Britt got pinned. Tony is BC Gold, baby. It's possible. Here they are, the AEW. This show. Okay, thank you. Just thank you very much. This is Bullshitsburg. Maybe I should turn that feature off. Got a review setting there. See her with hubby juice. I did not hear what she said. No, what's going on? Come on, is this fight? Is this me? What's happening? Fight? What are you doing here? It look like I'm still live. Happy fight. I think you fight. I think it's fight. You're fine on stream here. Huh. What's going on? Just as we were about to cut to a promo too. Fuck. If I refresh, I have to turn on my VPN again if I refresh. Fuck. All right, guess I'm gonna have to do that. Hopefully it's not a problem here because it's like rough. We've had Fight TV crash before. Yeah, that has happened. Now that I think about it. Yep, the video. Okay, start. No. No. Why are you? Okay, sure. Fine. Make the changes. God damn it. Nord, stop being. Come on. There we go. And then we go to commercial break. Oh my gosh. For fuck's sake. No, I'm running it back, y'all. Sorry for those on the watch along, but I'm going to see what we just missed. Hold on.
Extremely impressive win by the Outcast, and once again, let's hear from the remarkable Renee Paquette.
Orange, since we last spoke, not all that long ago, you said that anybody that won a shot at your international championship to go in and talk to Tony.
Alrighty. See you in just a moment. Welcome to Tech Issues, sir.
Fight them all. Well, I mean, but I'll win it too. So, 21. And it's blackjack.
What a guy!
The blackjack battle royal for the international championship at Double or Nothing. See you there. Oh, I mean, unless Renee, did you want to be in it?
No, I'm all set, thank you. Good luck though. Guys, back to you.
like Renee thought about it for a moment, but good opportunity. Big match set for Double or
I
Nothing.
mean,
And a big match coming up next here on Dynamite.
she's got to bring some more gold home to the BCC. You know what I mean? Okay, that's up next. Live. Okay, cool. Hey, there we go. Got the century quote. Hell yeah. Love that shit.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We are live in Austin, Texas. I'm Excalibur.
Perfect timing. Okay.
Shivani and another Tony.
Worked out.
Tony Khan has, I mean, it's been such a big day for AEW. Let's go back and hear words from our president, our general manager, our CEO, Tony Khan.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be here tonight.
He's got to be, right?
Austin, Texas. Today's been one of the greatest days in the history of AEW. Today, at WBD Upfronts, it was announced that AEW Saturday Night Collision will premiere on
So
TNT
smooth is the
Saturday,
graphic.
June 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. And I'm here to talk a little bit more about Collision. It's going to be a hot ticket and a great live event. After that premiere, we'll be going on the road to Canada with shows Toronto the night before Forbidden Door, Hamilton, Regina, and Calgary, followed by a return to the United States at the Prudential Center in Newark. It's going to be an amazing tour. And as for the premiere, taking place Saturday, June 17th, stay tuned to AEW, and next week, I'll tell you where that event will be taking place for the special
Okay.
Collision premiere. We're having a huge month, and we're all excited that you're going to be a part of it. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Chess.
Saturday's heating
I just got the notification on my phone. That's awesome.
part to our partners at Warner
See ya,
Brothers
Puck. See ya,
Discovery.
Pucks.
Coming to
Oh, yeah.
Canada
For sure.
We're going to tour the United States.
So I saw one of those dates is on a Thursday.
It's Collision.
Thursday the June 29th, I believe. Probably going to arrange to have my D&D game at least not be a part of D&D that night, for the sake of doing a watch along there, because like I said, doing Collision live.
Match where Adam Cole and the Jericho Appreciation Society have been banned from ringside.
Right? It'd be crazy if he does just straight up and
You heard Justin's announcement. That includes Sammy Guevara,
oh, where's he?
part of the Jericho Appreciation Society. He is banned from the building.
They announced it's going to be in Chicago. The crowd will automatic. Oh, yeah, and here's the thing. It's been slated for Chicago already. Reports like a month ago were saying that it's probably going to happen in Chicago because, you know, CM Punk. And they want to make sure that he gets that as much of a babyface reception as possible from the seams of it. That wasn't a part of the report, but one would come to think that if they were going to return CM Punk in Chicago again, then they would want to bring him back as a babyface. And I don't know it's a smart idea to bring him back as a babyface, figuring the last time he was seen on AEW programming was that press conference in which he had his, like, moments after winning the title, tore the company to bits. Every single time, fall into that first line I do.
Canada, weighing 225 pounds, he is the Ucho
Chris. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, the Jericho Appreciation Society, Adam Cole, all banned from the Moody Center here in Austin, Texas. And I do have to admit, it is weird to see Jericho.
I fall into this song too much. I admittedly do. It's a catchy song. I've gotten sick of it and then gotten unsick of it several times since the first time I heard it.
Let's let the people enjoy it. People having a good time. They love
I jammed to it before he started using it as a theme song, you know, as his own entrance theme, I should say. It was a NXT TakeOver theme at one point, and that's when I got turned on to it. I was like, oh yeah, this song's, I like it. And I threw it on his playlist. And then it became his entrance theme. And then AEW became a thing. And I watched it every week.
Go ahead, Jazz. Hold on.
That's the best part. I thought you were going to sing Judy's song.
No, I don't sing my song. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Jericho,
To Tuesday Night Raw, that's interesting.
listen, Jericho won't
Yes.
himself. You guys are saying
Beat that ass.
Jericho's in trouble right now. Jericho's had an insane amount of success
Oh, that was rough. That looked like that really landed. He just need homeboy right in the face. He's doing his shit. Get out of... The AEW referee's got to get used to Strong's work. Jericho versus Strong, no JS. Stiff, man. That's great. Custom.
Roderick Strong, this is his first singles match in AEW. What a tough draw that is to be going against the former world champion, AEW world champion Chris Jericho.
Roddy Strong, as we know, has had so much success.
I can agree, Deb.
Here he is, as you mentioned, Excalibur, his first singles match, and his draw.
I want to talk about that more on Gablash coming up on Saturday. So maybe he's got a Saturday afternoon available. Do swing by for that. That might not be. That probably won't be its permanent time slot. Hell, the week after is going to be Night of Champions at that time. Well, Afternoon of Champions, I suppose. So that'll be happening instead.
Let's not forget, this is Falls Count Anywhere.
Oh, that looked like it was to the face. That first shot just sort of looked like late afternoon brunch of champions. Yeah, right.
Jericho keeps trying to exchange chops with Strong. It's not a good idea. Roderick Strong, one of the most heavy-handed strikers, pound for pound, as Chris Jericho finding out the hard way, and you can see the swelling developing on Jericho's chest already.
Yeah, Jericho wants to take flight here.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Jericho. You never know what he's going to do, but he hit another shot. Jericho, a little trouble.
Woof.
Driven down spine first. And Jericho's on the outside. Roderick Strong looking for the cover. Falls count anywhere. But Jericho able to kick out.
They both got some red-ass chests. Part of me feels like that knee from the beginning really set the pace of this match. These lads are getting extra stiff with each other.
Jericho's chest looks like raw shot meat. I mean, it's basically Jericho's chest is the color of Roderick Strong's trunks. Yes. Salmon.
Which is also the color of Roderick Strong's chest. They've been letting each other up, all things considered.
He's a heavy hitter himself. Jericho sent Roddy Strong face first into that timekeeper's table. Anything goes. Yeah, anything goes. All legal.
Chester is red as an anime girl. I finally notices them.
Skin has been broken by those chops, Roderick Strong.
No, I need to tell him I understood that reference.
Felt like they were going to stay on the outside. I like what Jericho's strategy is.
I like I'm getting pulled away.
I like that too. There's a lot of things you can do to win a match in the ring, obviously, and you know it better, right? It's not the unknown.
Oh, he didn't even get that high up for that code breaker.
Has Jericho up and nice block. Counter block. Jericho looking for the walls. Center of the ring.
Look at Roderick Strong trying to hold that right leg of Jericho's, but he cannot.
And Jericho sits.
I am such a dork. Truly, friend. As am I. I stand with you.
Tap out. He might have to verbally tap or something. He's in trouble.
Here you will get occasionally, and you will get occasional anime references. And it will be okay.
Watch that. Almost looked like a tap, but he's trying to crawl, I should say, to the rope. Digging in the fingernails, making it to the ropes, and this Falls Count Anywhere match continues in picture-in-picture. Roderick Strong and Chris.
So rope break in the Falls Count Anywhere match? What?
First doing a little celebration, thought he had won the match, and Aubrey Edwards said, nope, got to keep going here.
Aubrey?
And now here we go on the outside.
Why does she... In Aubrey's ring, the ropes are always legal. Even when it's not in the ring. Just crazy. I can't remember the last time I've seen Aubrey work like a Falls Count Anywhere match or anything to the sort. But I suppose because Jericho's in it, she's in it, you know?
Way does the Boston Crab, the walls of Jericho. And such the gentleman is Jericho, by the way.
Yeah, he's tremendous, isn't he?
He's truly a ladies' man, let's be honest. He's a debonair man.
A wonderful guy.
Oh, I keep minimizing Discord. Why did I do that?
You're a wonderful guy, too.
Thank you.
Stick together.
Okay, well, luckily I haven't missed anything. Those count somewhere this match. Like, I want to see them fight out to, like, one of the production trucks, and there's some extra ring rope there, and Roderick Strong reach out and grab it, and Aubrey call rope break. Oh! Thump off the face with that. I've actually announced one of those in another EFED I was afraid of. Yo, that's awesome. Commentating for a match can be fun. Vince Spears ratings? What? Did I read that right? I only saw the sign finally when it was exiting the shot, so I didn't fully see the word. No, you're not Brad. No, not at all. That's just us. That's exactly what I'm saying. Is like commentating matches can be pretty fun. Don't worry, friend. You're all good. That had to really suck to take, though. Jericho taking these bumps at 50, man. I'm not the biggest fan of the guy, but I gotta respect him for what he does. For the business as a whole, really.
Austin, Texas loves AEW. There's no question, and they're enjoying this one.
You know who else loves AEW, Tony Schiavone? Wembley Stadium.
Wembley Stadium, absolutely.
All in London, August 27th. Great seats still available. Ticketmaster.co.uk, livenation.co.uk.
Over 65,000 already, and growing. You still have a chance.
Really?
But watch out.
Why is that? That's something else. Huh. That's crazy. Maybe that it was just a fan referencing that. Aubrey looked like she was about to get in there and start throwing some shots at Jericho. That's crazy. She was just like, she's saying, I could just lay in a left hook right now. He'll never know.
Yeah, during the picture, we saw Roddy Strong show his strength and do that on that steel barricade. Then
What a face.
Jericho able to kick out.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what are you doing? It was technically a pin.
Shivani and I were chatting about it. Like these steps, they're very slippery. This
Mm,
in the evening,
I see.
spills on there, water, beer, soda, whatever from the fans, and you're walking around, you could slip on that stuff. Now look where they are. The Mezzanine Jones.
Oh man, and you're right. It's slippery. And I think it's good. It's not good to be out there for the fans, but it's good to have them away from the steps. A long fall to go down. I can tell you that.
And just a few moments ago, we received a sad update that superstar Billy Graham has passed away.
Oh no.
Whoa!
Our condolences, our thoughts to his
What?
family and his fans.
Whiplash? Why are we... I mean, rest in peace to Billy Graham, but wow. In the middle of the match. Man, now I'm thinking about Billy Graham. He had some pretty colorful opinions, that's for sure. Like, I didn't appreciate what he had to say about Kofi and Kofi Mania. But, like, he's still a person, you know, with family, and he definitely still had a major presence in pro wrestling. Damn.
That was no give on that counter, guys. Whoa, that was solid.
It was a tough landing. It is Falls Count Anywhere. They are battling all throughout the Moody.
Calm down, you freaking jackass. What are you doing? I want to see you on camera. Pan the camera over to them. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, look at now. Jericho's got one of those stanchions. Those things are heavy as hell.
Exactly, yeah. I just wanted to address that because it's always situations like this, like with Jay Briscoe even, yeah? People were like, oh yeah, well that bad thing they said / did one time. Like, y'all, a person just died. It's one thing if they committed like some heinous crime, but when it's just like, they said a thing, that's, come on now. Man used a railing as a weapon, right? I fucked with that. This is an interesting spot. You could, oh, with the Austin written right there. They definitely wanted to do something special. Wow, they're lighting each other up. Like, where is there to land? Major nope. At least they're staying over here by the railing where the railing is there to stop them from falling further. But, like, golly. I don't blame you. I am not the best with heights either. Y'all are foul doing this to me. So I'm gonna go live at 6:30, but I feel bad. Because that's around the time where a lot of people go live. Specifically in my circle. Hell, Jesse will be going live a half hour later. Damn you, AEW. Stop. Damn you, hockey. I blame hockey. It's all hockey's fault. Heights? Lots and lots of heights. I blame you there, buddy. Mr. Softy! Hit him with a Mr. Softy! If that was a reference to the Mr. Salty bit, I'm going to lose my mind. He just picked papers out of a trash can to wipe his face. Mr. Softy. Not to be confused with Sir Flaccid. Where are you gonna... He's about to punch out the security to make him stop chanting Y2J. Sir Flaccid, oh gosh, right? And they're gonna be outside of the arena. And people are cheering because they know what this could mean. This could mean Adam Cole, who's been barred from the arena, can get his hand. There he is on fucking cue. Is Roderick Strong going to get a win over Chris Jericho? Oh my gosh, and he's getting up. They even picked the soil so she could actually count and not break her hand doing it. I appreciate that. Yo, Roderick Strong's got a win over Chris Jericho. Shout out to him. Whatever that thing is, isn't it? I love it. What's going on? Am I like soft? Am I like soft banned? It says I have no viewers. Just looked over to YouTube. I'm like, I know that's not true. You all are here chatting with me.
After Jericho orchestrated with the Outcast while Britt Baker was just getting worn out, while Adam Cole was being handcuffed to the rope, trapped at that
beating down Jericho. I feel like Adam Cole should still be beating the hell out of him, you know? Why stop? Whoosh. Whoosh. Ooh, new mask. So is I already forgot what they were calling him now, but Preston Vance, is he done collecting masks?
knows how to dismantle you.
Yeah, Taz, this could very easily be a trap match for Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
And there's no doubt about it, but Jungle Boy Jack Perry, yeah, he'll take on any challenger. He's got no fear, no back down in him.
I do dig that
As well,
font.
Roosh is definitely a heavy hitter. Tough hombre.
Oh,
From Valley Village, weighing 190 pounds, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry.
He's not one of the best
11 wins in his past 12 matches. Bet.
fans. Getting involved in
That was almost my thing here. Was
Saturday night's coming up soon.
I was gonna make it be defeated the last what was it? 5 out of 7 pizzas in under 10 minutes. But then last night I didn't, and it was like 4 out of 7 doesn't sound as good. It took me a little bit longer. Did beat it though. Conquered that shit. It was just really late, so I was already tired when I was eating. That's an interesting long curl he has down the side there.
And the guts to survive him. Don't miss his new competition series, I Survive Bear Grylls, tomorrow at 9, 8 Central, right here on TBS.
That was one of the best setups I've ever
I think these two lads are going to tear it down.
Tell you what, gotta be careful now trying to exchange power in any way, shape, or form with a guy like Roosh.
Once again, Roosh loves to take it down low, and that's why
Oof! Holy shit!
a lot of courage taking this match, man.
They did call it a trap match, and this is kind of proving it. He's going all the way around. He likes this spot. He's done this a few times now.
About the rules. They think the rules don't apply to them.
Great point.
They will do anything and everything to win.
And the thing is, Jungle Boy Jack Perry, very resilient, very tough, can take a lot of punishment. So you gotta be careful if you're Roosh. Believe it or not, Jack could be trying to get him to punch.
He's ready, and there it is. Got you your cables.
Jose just dropped that cable.
He's a stooge.
He's always dropping cable. He always does that during his match.
Why does he do it with the green? No. I want to do it with my green cable, not with just the ones that are ringside.
Dropping cable than Jose.
I'm telling you.
Look at him grin in the background. Look at him.
They just called MJF some names. I'm not sure, but it definitely wasn't a friendly.
Complimentary.
I'm sure. I've traveled with baseball teams enough to know what that meant.
This is a new referee.
A victory for
He worked Ring of Honor, now he's working AEW too. That's awesome. Most
a
facts.
man that is
And going on cable. Keyword being cable.
very compelling
Nice.
shot at whoever leaves the TV
Love that.
on Sunday, May 28th as AEW World Champion.
Hey, this Roosh, he's in complete control right now. He knows it.
Hmm.
He's a veteran enough not to rush into nothing. Probably gonna get Jack Perry back in the ring.
Just realized I'm actually still kind of dim.
I think Jack's bleeding here, isn't he?
Try this.
Busted open and Roosh is trying to open
How does this look?
And he's doing a great job of it, guys.
Is this too bright?
Jack sent into the barricade.
No, I think that
Got a
works.
call of all he's reserved on this one.
Roosh
Jack is bleed.
over the barricade.
Oh, it's a great opportunity here for Roosh.
A great opportunity.
We got Juicy Jungle Boy.
Perry, and we're going to stick with it all in picture in picture.
Stay here and just soak it in. We just went to commercial. There straight up was the referee just letting him know we went to commercial.
Over the barricade. Referee Bryce Remsburg trying everything in his power to get this match back in the ring. But when you have
Jungle Boy Juice Perry.
your work is cut out for you as an official, Tony.
Man. And I saw this
Oh man, he's really
Jungle Jack.
he's really bending the rules there.
And Roosh is doing all of this while Jose and Preston Vance have the referee's attention diverted.
Okay.
This is not full count anywhere. So, as the last match,
That was sketch. Welcome back, Jesse. Thank you for advertising your sir, fam. Appreciate that. Oof. Move this a little closer to me.
He still may be taken out of the main
You're here just in time for Juicy Jungle Jack up against Roosh. Roosh is fucking him up. Throwing him all over the place. Busting him open. Choking him out. Smash in his face. Roosh doing Roosh things. Nah, you're all good, fam. I thought about doing it earlier, but I was like, I just thought it better against it. Appreciate that.
No one gets along with Jose. I get along with Jose.
Roosh time, always a W. That's what I figured. Like, I immediately was like, oh, this match is glorious. Just the fact that Roosh is getting such a high-profile singles match on television is a very good thing. I wonder if he's going to be on the Collision roster, because apparently Punk asked for Andrade to be on it. Appreciate that. That's just because I got like 3 things going on. Starks vs. Jay White. Oh, no. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's happening. That's happening tonight. And I'm very interested in why that's happening tonight.
Jack has been decimated here, guys. Look, he can't even cover up, guys. He has no defense right now, does Jack Perry.
Yeah, Roosh just completely dominating.
What was that big man walk?
Where Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin have both scored wins. Just 10 days
That would be amazing, Jesse, but it would also make very little sense considering they've beaten him down multiple times now. It would be it would be a little too much into the WCW leading. Well, oh man, the more I think about it, it's like something could work like that. Huh. Like, what would happen? They just start the match, just like, they just guns up kind of thing, and then just get out of the ring and walk. Call it getting jumped into a game. Ah, you know what? Fair. That's a fair way of thinking about it. That was a cup check. This guy just thought on something. Oh, yeah? What's that? What you got in mind? Oi!
Taking too much time to get to that corner by Jack Perry.
Big brain, bruv. Well, Mark Briscoe, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, there was no Mark Briscoe.
dangerous territory for both men. And Jack, he can't win in a firefight with Roosh, Taz.
No, but if he gets creative enough, whatever he's thinking here, it might be a good opportunity here for Jack to drop Roosh, but I don't know about going chop for chop with him, though.
And Jack balanced precariously on the ropes. And, oh, headbutt by Jack.
You called for a Roosh, and so it has been delivered.
Jack leaps up. Oh, God.
Nice.
So hard to do after all that being beat down. Impressive by Jack.
And Roosh. Oh, wait, look at Jose. The boot of
You're right. I wonder if this is him siding with Team TNA, which I hope not. To turn Mark Briscoe heel so soon after everything that's happened, it just feels like a not good move. Oh.
He's trying to make it to the ropes, but
Oh, shit, yeah. Was he in the match last Thursday? I can't remember. But yeah, even then, we've seen people on that same episode kick out of a pile driver, so it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting if he was selling it. So, I'm thinking you might be onto something with Allegiance, or he just wasn't at the venue this evening. At the very least, in kayfabe. So gross. Just literally got chills. Like, why would you lick somebody's blood? That's so fucking gross. They've also got chills because this fan is blowing. That was rough. Roosh's Dracula confirmed. You know what? If you told me that he was, if you told me he was a vampire, I could believe it. Very intense vampire, but nonetheless, right?
That was a sickening thud right there. You got to realize, guys, this is a massive opportunity for Rouge to be in the ring and compete against one of the #1 contenders for the World Heavyweight Championship at Double or Nothing.
It's not a heavyweight title.
At the top of the heap.
Scream to the heavens. Below to the city from the rooftops. It is not a heavyweight title. Yes, he faced Shane Taylor on the last episode. I remember because Taylor said, I'm going to beat you. Oh, yep. That's right. Yeah. I'm going to beat you. I remember I was like, Shane Taylor is going unnecessarily the heelish with this one. That was a hectic Friday night. Everything happened that night. We did the Rampage and then the Invitational, and then we did the Ring of Honor watch party right after that. And then I did SmackDown right after that when I got off call. Okay, watch it. Watch Rouge get disqualified just because he had to punk. Turnabout's fair play, right? Oh, and of course he said, no, fuck your celebration. I'm going to beat the crap out of you anyways. Oh, wow, Preston was already here. Darby? Wow. I had a feeling Darby was going to come to the rescue. Don't sleep, cause my head's on fire. Yeah. I like that they implied that MJF might be behind it, though. Because that all of a sudden makes this make more sense, because of the time that Rouge was paid off by MJF, like, last month to really fuck up Daniel Bryan. Wow, Bryan Danielson. And it also wasn't last month. That was like 2.5 months ago. Oh! Scorpion Death Drop. Nice. Didn't he not get the job done with that? Wait, with what? We must. What? Good job with it. My bad. I'm not entirely sure what you're referencing. Yeah. Yeah, because it also. Oh, the Bryan Danielson. You not get the job. You know what? Fair enough. You know what? That's a great point. That's actually a great point, Jesse. He did get, because that arm came into play. Bryan said in that post pay-per-view promo where he's like, and I was sitting there in the label lock, and then I couldn't feel my arms, and right back to all the arm damage throughout the match, getting beaten bloody so horribly by Rouge. Yeah, that's actually a great point. I love that, because I kind of did forget about that. So not so much forgot, because in the match, I knew that was the case, but just like in hindsight, all those details weren't entirely remembered. And Max wins, lol. He's so mad that all of his opponents are on the same page.
We are a little over a week away from Double or Nothing, where your AEW World Championship will be on the line.
Thank you, Renee.
Pillar's four-way matchup. The champion does not need to be pinned or submitted in order to lose that title, as we're edging closer to Las Vegas. How are you feeling about the championship?
Well, face at the weekends, opponents does have advantage. That's that. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Craig. It is great heel work. MJF he's next level. He really is. Sometimes I don't want to give him credit, but he's just something else. But yes, gonna throw on some music really quick. BRB. It is that time. I must bladder. Teddy DiBiase paid Silly Giant. That's right. He straight up Silly Giant. I love that. The Dursa spec. But yeah, I shall burp, y'all. Oh, I just realized that I didn't change the fucking day on my thing. I'm sorry, y'all. For clarity on this Be Right Back screen, Gablash is Saturday, not Sunday. I am not counter-programming, I assure you. Oh shit, let me turn off this music and do the thing. Oh, shit.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live from Austin, Texas, where earlier tonight we mentioned that the AEW Women's World Champion Jamie Hayter was not cleared.
Ooh, that's that's awesome. I'm glad he fixed that up.
At the hands of the Outcast, and right now Renee Paquette is standing by with Toni Storm.
Yep, right, Craig? It's funny that you mentioned... Craig was just telling me about something earlier.
That's right, Renee. 4 wins in 5 days. You know who I don't see setting records like that? The champion, Jamie Hayter. In fact, I don't even see her turn
Oh, good,
up
Brad.
tonight. Well, guess what, Jamie? I am not the same Toni Storm as before. Oh, no, I'm an entire...
I just gotta fix that graphic.
Now, and if you have any guts left at all, you will come to Las Vegas and you will put the title on the line against me at Double or Nothing.
Damn. Tony's... Okay, now I'm behind it. Tony's turn was incredibly one-dimensional, but she's got so much flavor to her heel character now. Is the screen darker now, or is it just me? It might have been a light addressing thing, but I did... It's funny you say that, because I actually turned it up a little bit, like 20, 30 minutes ago, because I realized I was actually coming in kind of dimmer than I intended to. There it goes. Back to... Oh, okay. It might have just been auto lighting adjustments kind of thing. I like my hair over like that. It's like... Oh, dang it. My hair's all frizzy. Keaton switch.
Absolutely, they've really put it 2 stocks for sure. They've made life really tough for Ricky.
But nah, I think this is going to be... These lads are going to actually square up. If Ricky... Here's the thing, like, Ricky's super over. Unless they want to make this into, like, an anti-face act, then aligning them with Ricky is the best. Yeah, oh yeah, Jay's got to keep his thing. And that's what you got to love about AEW, right? Like, they know where you came from, and they're never going to try to erase that. Oof.
Ricky Starks, originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. Then after Hurricane Katrina ravaged that city, he relocated here to Austin, Texas. This
Yes. Love to see it.
hometown, and he is here tonight to fight. This was the scene 2 weeks ago. Ricky Starks put down Switchblade Jay White, or excuse me, Juice Robinson, but then
Really, Jesse? This is interesting to me. You see, maybe it's just because I haven't seen the whole Bullet Club saga, but to me this seems like neat. The whole dynamic of Bullet Club and its like splinter factions and all of that jazz.
Switchblade against Absolute, man. Let's do it.
We've seen so many matches where athletes have been outnumbered. Here's another one with Juice on the outside.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, isn't this just all Bullet Club wrestling?
Careful, Ricky's smart. He knows that Jay might be trying to...
Ah, you see, that's it. So it's just denouncing what technically is rightful. Which is crazy, because David Finlay being the leader is like, what? I don't even know that much about David. No, I'm David. I don't even know that much about New Japan, but even that has me like, what?
Jay White back into the ring. Ricky Starks
Making Ricky Starks chase him around.
a bit of a cat and mouse game, but Jay White taking advantage.
And he's a lead stuck in the... Ooh, that's rough, Devin. I hope you feel better soon, and make sure to keep that wound bandaged and cleaned out, and make sure to rest as well, because that will really help your body in repairing the damage. BC Australia, Thomas, she is really called. Now this is a BC she. That's wild. Oi, that sucked right on the ribs. But yes, match.
Something tells me he's not going to remain there for the rest of this match. Oh!
That's a tough impact right into that guardrail there. There's a thick, heavy guardrails, not the traditional guardrails
He's in it.
you see around a pro wrestling ring.
It's just a trope at this point. That's great.
Starks, no juice yet. I think he just felt Juice's presence.
Jack Bonza. Jack Bonza. Name. Like this shit, man. AEW make me angry. But it does this shit. Can hockey stop now? Can it stop being a thing?
Switchblade Jay White covers. Ricky Starks able to kick out.
Ricky might be rocked a little bit. He didn't have a lot of muscle behind that kick out.
Yeah, did you notice how he's blinking his eyes right there, Taz?
Yeah. Sometimes you can get caught.
Caveman Ugg. I've seen Caveman Ugg.
Starks taking a moment to collect himself. Man, and those chops, they just drive all of the oxygen out of your lungs.
Boy, look at Ricky just trying to roll out, get out of the way here. He's relentless, though, is Jay White.
The hammer throw into the ropes, reversed by Ricky Starks. Back, body drop.
Yes.
Starks taking center stage here in Austin.
I don't know why that was funny to me.
To the outside, trying to put some distance between himself and Ricky Starks. Those hit and run.
What do we do? Oh, I thought he was about to Uranagi him on it.
Jay White just
Knows exactly what he's doing, where he's going. You know, Jay White's so good.
Yeah, those chops are a good portion of
Japan loves its facts. Really does. And not for nothing. AEW really was stuck up on that for a while. I mean, they still kind of are, but not like they were in, like, 2020. And 2021, even. Well, you know what? It's never like Japan. It's never been like New Japan. But factions are a great way of just getting a bunch of people on TV. Hi, Stas. She was up on my desk. My bad. So main event cat, I know.
Turner giving the 10 count to Ricky Starks on the outside. Jay White.
I just saw it on playback. That was hilarious. The way she just looks back at me, she's like, I can't. Like, I'm like, you're on the desk, and she's like, I can't get out. Because the way I have my little gate set up is blocks right off my desk. So it's just literally like boxed in. Because she jumped down on this side. Oh, that sucked. Dragon screws are so scary to watch. Level company faction warfare when it's done well, when it's not. Right? Yeah, dude. TNA proved that to me, really. When we went from Main Event Mafia to Immortal to Aces and Eights, it was like, wow. And not for nothing, Aces and Eights was cool at times. I liked Aces and Eights, actually. But when it got bad, it got bad. And that, to be fair, that was only in certain ways towards the end. As far as I remember, I feel like I really need to rewatch that.
Yeah, right. And I agree. And that's what makes them so great. And that's why this is our feature event.
Woof.
Jay White, the roll up, and Starks barely able to kick out.
We got him on that side slam and then
Enjoyed Aces and Eights. Even had, yo, I could see you. I could see Jesse being a part of Aces and Eights. Aces and Eights, yeah, like I said, like the Bully reveal. I actually bought that pay-per-view, and I saw that happen live, not knowing it was going to happen. I was like, Jeff Hardy versus Bully Ray for the title. This is interesting. Let's see how this goes. And then Aces and Eights ran, and they were going to jump in and bring. This is not the time to talk about this. But yeah, I remember.
he did. That's all right. That's a good point. He definitely did. Ricky did. But
I'm going to show main event into me. Aces and Eights. Yo, that's awesome, Craig.
rehab that. Can't have like a surgery on it what Ricky had. It's tough. It just kind of
You are not about to pass out from a fucking bear hug. Don't even do the second one. You did the second. Why are you doing this? It's a bear hug. It's still got a pop, damn it.
Starks up to his feet, tries to break the grip, but just a forearm shiver to the kidneys. Jay White in control of absolute Ricky Starks.
You good, Jay?
Starks
Something in your
struggling here.
face? Wow, was that loud?
We are back live in Austin, Texas, where absolute Ricky Starks attempting to turn the tables on
Aces and
Switchblade
baits.
Jay
Whoa.
White.
This guy.
We saw Jay White attempt to exploit that rib injury that Ricky Starks suffered in the past, but Starks,
Woof!
he's firing back, Taz.
Yeah, he is.
Big
Giving it that
booming
big
clothesline.
go. He's been banged up. Juice
Yep,
is
they're in
running
Las
out.
Vegas next week.
Trying to motivate Switchblade.
We are on the road to Double or Nothing, as you can see next Wednesday. Dynamite at the MGM Grand, and then in 10 days, the big one.
Double or Nothing live, May 28th.
Reverse atomic drop.
Still have a chance to join us, AEW
Claymore.
in Las Vegas. As Ricky Starks, the running back elbow,
Over.
launches off the top rope, went for the DDT.
Good counter.
Overhead belly to belly. Love to see it.
Ricky Starks.
I was listening to the little
Anticipation by
armpit smack overhead belly to belly, too.
Right now, Ricky's locked in. The momentum is kind of going towards his way here.
Starks DDT, Jay White. His momentum carried him through, but he's down. Maybe for the count. No!
Richard Starksworth.
Combination too, man.
Don't get too
Richard
frustrated.
Starksworth of the Starksworth household.
It was a tough landing on his head there.
Yeah, Ricky Starks.
And I just imagine him in like some Richard Rich outfit.
Frustrated.
Ricky and Jay are a really good match. Yeah, no, I really feel like I wasn't giving them the respect they deserved. This match has been good. The psychology is awesome, and they have really good chemistry.
So hard to do. That's
Yeah, think about
impressive.
the
For sure.
great champions that have gone through there.
Oh, the break ball kick to the midsection. DDT.
Nice, did it.
Jay White turning things around on Ricky Starks in a flash.
A lot of cool Ricky off for sure because Ricky was heated up.
Heated up so much that Jay White
Starks' gear is so clean.
get up and fell down. Oh,
I noticed it right away, and I didn't say anything out loud of it, but his clear is just so good. I love the white with the mint accent.
looked around and pointed at him and prevented Juice from getting a part of this match.
Rough.
Running uppercut in the corner. Starks.
Slingshot suplex. He's really going for those ribs. Finding very creative ways to do so as well.
You can see Paul Turner, he's very closely checking on Ricky Starks.
Oh, deadlift German, not happening.
Injury that Starks suffered, Taz, appears to be lingering.
Yeah, and that's
Goth
why
Girls
I know
Fantasy is so damn good. I mean, you were still also correct,
Our leg is hooked.
but I understand the sentiment and agree. He is so damn good.
And that is really a lot on the core of your body.
I think that Jay lost his grip on Ricky's leg, cost him that 1-2-3 that time.
That actually still kind of makes me giggle though. A Goth Girls Fantasy.
Switchblade saying it's done.
Jay White could be thinking Blade Runner.
Yeah, rear naked choke right there, man.
Starks, he's felt this Blade Runner before, but Jay White,
Good counter,
yeah,
Ricky.
eating those elbows.
Man, oh man, he is laying him in.
Jay White trying
Hell
to
yeah,
get
Devin.
Starks.
Now make sure to like
His second, his third, his fourth,
sanitize the wound.
no,
Puncture.
no,
What?
Starks just heaved over the top.
I think he hit his left knee as well that time.
That looked really bad. I hope he's okay.
Apron, I should say, could really mess up your lower leg if you hit it the wrong way.
I mean, dojo train can't go wrong. Gotta get rid of the awful goatee. You're not a fan of the goatee, eh?
Juice Robinson
I don't know. I think he rocks it.
over Ricky Starks, but right now Jay White bringing Ricky back
No
to the
wound just
ring.
got injected in this one.
This
Okay,
has been a battle
good, good.
from the moment the bell rang, and oh, Ricky Starks inside cradle, 2 and no,
Whoa.
so close.
Had him locked up good, Ricky did.
But yeah, no, there's still a puncture at some point. You do make sure to like sanitize it, cover it, protect it.
Ricky rolls through, swinging neck breaker.
Sounded nice from Craig.
Starks could be on the verge of turning the corner in this match.
But both men
That was such a snap neck breaker.
really digging deep, both men right now.
Ricky
You know what? That's a fair point.
with the chain.
That is kind of odd.
That's it.
Cover, 2 and
What a kick. It was what a cover and what a kick out, really.
What an escape by Jay White. And Jay White knows it. Juice Robinson knows it. He got lucky there. Ricky Starks now looking for Rochambeau.
There you go. Get him up. Oh, man.
No, Jay
He's
White.
literally turning into dad mode, Craig, more often than not, my new glasses. It's awesome. Ooh. Oh! Almost got the Blade Runner. Oh. There's the spear! Oh, why aren't you going for the cover? He wants Rochambeau. Oh, no. Wow. Nope. Hell yeah.
And a shot for Juice Robinson, a shot for Jay White.
Oh, wait, that's going to DQ you there.
Yes, it is.
Wow. I love how Paul even tried to let it slide, but he was like, nah, I'm here now. We're doing this.
Hey, I don't blame him for wielding the chair. Take another shot.
Look at the chest right
Yes. I know. I stand by. I like this finish. This is a good DQ finish.
And Ricky Starks just disqualified here tonight.
Yep.
And once again, Bullet Club gold with the last laugh.
Ricky loses in a way that does not in any way damage him or his character. I love this. This was, yes. Now, if we see something vaguely similar to this even on AEW programming within the next month, I'm gonna have an issue with that. But I dig this.
Cargo lays out an open challenge for the TBS Championship, and the Gates of Agony's Bishop Kaun will take on the Natural.
Oh, just seeing somebody else in the embassy. And it's happening on Dynamite. I mean, I guess the Double Jeopardy happened on Dynamite. It's interesting that that's happening on Dynamite. That tells me that it's going to be a beat in the BCC versus Elite story. Rampage is the Hardy show. It's my favorite Kip, Billy Gunn. I don't know. He was not, actually. No. We have yet to see Kip. The Blackjack Battle Royal. Wow. Imagine being so good. Dude, pull that shit off, Jade Cargill. If this is the path you want to take, cool with me, and using the chair against him. Yeah. That's what I dig about it, is like, it was a DQ finish that made Ricky seem too smart for the bullshit games, but also didn't make the referee look so dumb that he wasn't going to hear a chair shot. Also protects Jay White from taking a loss on television in his first real singles match since signing with the company. Yeah. This was a very strategic play. This wasn't just, oh, I don't want to beat either guy, I shouldn't have booked the match. This was actually putting the thought into whether or not this was necessary. Gun Club was like, when it was like Billy and his sons. Yeah, it was an interesting situation. The fact that they were undefeated for so long as well is ridiculous. To think that before